I'm in the process of finishing my taxes, and I still need to go to the gym this morning, so I'm heading over there right now. Afterwards, I got to go to the bank because apparently they keep screwing things up. It's either that or the management company for my apartment screwed something up. What appears to have happened is that the guarantor company that's used may have gotten into some trouble with the law. Not only the current bank I use, but the bank I have set up for my company apparently blacklisted them because every time I've tried to pay my rent since the start of the year, there have been troubles. And then the management company's been fine. They were like, I don't know what's going on. Just do your best. If you can't figure it out, call us. This is what the management company said. But the Holshogaisha, the guarantor company, was like, why didn't you pay? I'm like, I did pay. Here's the receipts. They're like, oh, you didn't pay right. I've been paying the same way for the last 3 years. What do you want? And yeah, it turns out the bank doesn't like them. None of the banks do. And I use SMBC and I use the Japan Post. What am I supposed to do when you screw up? The pollen trees are pollinating. So I got a rabbit. It's my new, my next, what do you call it, tissue box. Soft as a rabbit. I'm watching the draft. We've got the dumpster fire. We've got the actual stream. I got my Jamar Chase t-shirt on. I can't tell if you can hear Tree yelling back there. The Bengals not picking today makes me feel pretty good because I know we're not going to screw it up. And also the guy that everyone thought the Bengals was going to pick at 10, Caleb Downs, went to the Cowboys, so he's out of the AFC. So everybody right now is counting on the Rams for Ty Simpson, so I'm going to text Chris and ask him what he thinks. All right. Who did the Steelers get? Our arch rivals. What happened? Who'd they pick? Because Tree's freaking out. I'm watching the stream. Tree's freaking out right now. I have no idea who it is. Figure this out. I'll watch the... So, I missed it. So what happened? They're playing Renegade on the thing. I will say one thing about Pittsburgh is they know how to vibe up there. I do like that vibe a lot. Oh, they haven't even made the announcement yet. It's just taking forever. They're just doing all sorts of theatrics. Alright, let's see here. Okay, here we go. Who is this going to be? Who is this going to be? Okay, they got a tackle. Okay. I was expecting chaos. They got a tackle. The Steelers got a clean pick there. Huh. This is new. Not really sure what any of this is. There's a shrine here. I'm pretty sure a former friend of mine would probably like this. Glasses shop, cafe with tiramisu, sauces. I don't know what this is. Another cafe here. Oh, and at the end of it is this. So this was under construction for a while. I never realized that this opened. Huh. Looks like it's an Italian place over here. Should check it out. I am slightly concerned about this property down the street from me, which has a metric shitload of pigeons living in it. What is going on here? Is this where that JK from last year lives? The one who had all the pigeons on her shirt? A lot of Japanese people suffer from kafuncho or hay fever. I suffer from whatever the hell these trees are. These are the trees that smell like spunk. That was a bad idea. That was a horrible idea. Yeah. Oh God, my nose hurts now. Holy shit, that was a very bad idea. I think it's the same trees they've got in the south of America, like, you know, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and all that. That they smell like people decided to blast a load all over those trees. So, yeah, those are the trees that bother me. The stuff that gives Japanese people hay fever, I'm fine usually. So, in the 3 or so years I've been going to the gym on an almost daily basis, I've only hurt myself 3 times. First time was I sprained my back, recovered in a week. Second time was when I dropped something on my finger, this finger. It took 2 weeks to heal. And that was like literally the day before I flew back to the States. And not today. This is going on wiki feed, isn't it? A 5 kilogram plate fell on my foot from a pretty high altitude as well, so my foot's fine, nothing's broke, but I can walk. That's the big thing, is I can walk, but it's a bit red. So yeah, the trainers immediately were like, okay, here's ice. Yeah, make sure your foot isn't getting more screwed up. So everything seems fine. I can walk, no problemos. Always scares me a bit whenever I get hurt, even slightly. Not because it hurts, but like because I'm afraid of breaking stuff. I don't know what I would do if I broke a bone here in Japan. Am I drinking the pain away? No, because this is a mojito and it's pretty light. And also I really don't have much pain in my foot right now. It's just that one spot that's sore. Just celebrate the Bengals not having to pick in the first round. That's what I call a great draft. That is a hungry butterfly. If you guys know my political affiliation, you'll know that I'm not really the biggest fan of China. I'm considered pan-green in terms of the Taiwanese situation. Just leave it at that. However, the lab in Yokohama had a nice discount on this film from China, which I put in the Emmy, the Pentax Emmy. Try it out. We'll see how good it is. There's always a conga line of cars trying to go into this singular parking lot over here. And I figured out why. It's because this is the only parking lot, the pay parking lot, that goes with the market over here. This market. It's packed in there. But yeah, this is the only one that they could use. And as such, there's always a big ass line. So I know the neighbors are miffed about it, that's for sure. I'm at the Spotting area and they added this. These are, for blind people with the stick to go across the track safely, because I think that may have been what happened with the guy that got struck by the freight train, from what I've heard. But I'm glad they added this in. Why am I at the Spotting area? Because it's sunny today, and I want to see how this thing performs with trains, aka fast moving objects, because I'm going to bring this with me to America and to the Indy 500 too. So I at least want to try to photograph an Indy car with it going by at 200 miles an hour. So I'm watching season 2 of this, and fucking comments, yo, I'm single as fuck, bro. Everyone talking about being single, same, bro. This anime is too romantic, but it gives me the signal I'm single. Oh god. Yeah, this happened again when I tried to open this thing up. Camera has been a freaking nightmare since I bought it. I don't know why. I don't know. I just sent it to the lab here in Yokohama to get it fixed, and it might cost me more than what I paid for the damn thing to begin with. Oh well, at least I got the film done this time.
Demo owara nai na. Mata cheese no setai tai na.
Hi Tokyo-san.
Hi,
It's for my YouTube video.
today we are gathering for Harry's birthday. Happy birthday! Whose birthday is it?
Hey Adam.
Great.
Oh, look at the taco.
Why is there it's tacos?
Yeah. I've got a hankering for spicy food and being outside. So I'm gonna walk down to where the Taimura restaurant itself is. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Taimura. Yeah, so these guys always do a huge beach hut, like food court thing during the summer over here in Yokohama. But this restaurant over here is open year round. It's pretty popular, so You know, if you guys like Thai food and you're in Kamakura, come on down. They gave me a koozie for my Singha. I like this. Oh man, I am ready for summer. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the good stuff. I'm gonna savor this. They're gonna do another beach hut this summer, they just said, so. So good. I'm gonna do a bit of jeans and t-shirt solo beachness just because I can and because I don't have anything else to do on this Sunday. I was able to actually do a little bit of work while I was down here though. Talk to the people at Thai Muda itself, like the restaurant itself, so bring some stuff down there this summer. I think so, but I'm gonna have one of these beers now. I really need to start just packing flip-flops in my backpack because my shoes are gonna get all sandy. Yep. Ready for summer. Usually I do a beach trip during Golden Week, but I'm out of town during Golden Week, so I don't know if I'd be able to go down here anyway. But the weather forecast in the days I'm actually in town also looks really bad. So I'll just get my beach in right now for a bit. Yep, I love it down here. Bunch of people down here though today. This is surprising. Not really sure what this guy is doing here. I got ice cream, but yeah, he's sitting on the ground with a laptop. This takes remote work to a new level. I had a good amount of rain this morning. Actually, it was like really heavy rains. I woke up today not because of the alarm clock, but because of a thunderclap and my screen door slamming because of the wind. But look at this. Blue skies and sunny. Japan really is humid Midwest. Somebody dropped this over here on this bridge. Look at the river. It's flowing all right. At least till the rain moved away though. They updated the cans for my favorite drink, but look at the side. It says real, like real slice. So they've got this one, which is the one my favorite. That's my favorite. Then they've got the one that's slightly not sweetened. I'm not gonna lie, is what it says. What's this one? Ooh, thick flavor. Thick flavor. This kanji, I find it a little bit hard to. I mean, it means like rich flavor, and this is umami, which people overuse by default. But we have a third flavor. This is 7%. A third flavor. I wonder what it tastes like. I'm not drinking it now because it's a weekday. Y'all see this moving truck? It says the 0123 on it. Any of y'all know what those numbers stand for? Because like the company is called Art Corporation, right? But why is it the 0123? Apparently they're the most trusted movers in all of Japan. Like they're like the best, most well-known company. They got strict policies on how to move stuff and everything like that. So if something breaks, you won't lose it. You know, you'll get it back or you get it repaired or something. If anybody could tell me what the 0123 means, let me know. This construction area is where the Nike building used to be. And I remember when they put it in. And now they're taking it down. In the 13, I mean, I think they put it in like, I don't know, 2015 or something like that. So in 11 years, this building has been built and now being demolished. Harajuku. I mean, yeah, I know people like, okay, so this building is pretty historical right here, but you know, a lot of these buildings are new and they cycle through a lot, right? So unless something is very well known, like the Gold's Gym over here, it's got a short life cycle, especially if it's just some boring glass building that doesn't do anything. Like they're remodeling that corner development there. They remodeled this, right? Now I'm sure this building, that building, and La Forêt over here on the other side, these are gonna be here for a while because these are like staples of the district, but That was just the normal corner building over there that they're remodeling right now, or that they're redeveloping, I should say. The only thing that was in that building for a while was a Jonathan's and a yakiniku shop. So if the developers want to put in something that's going to stand out, really make this district pop again, you know, go ahead and do it. I have no complaints about that, because that is the essence of Harajuku. This area is very much always in development and kind of the trendy new area, right? So that's why I kind of like working down here. I like seeing all the new stuff come up. The only problematic paradox of all this is there is always construction. Always construction. Always construction. And, you know, back up there where the Nike building used to be, always construction. Kind of have to deal with that over here, but it's part of the fun, I guess, right? This is a couple of the shots from the 110 film. I just got the film developed. It doesn't work. This camera doesn't work. It's beyond saving. So, yeah, I didn't even get the first roll of film back. I guarantee you there's nothing on that first roll of film either. So I am not about to spend that kind of money. And I'm also gonna go down to the other lab and pick up the camera and say, hey, don't even bother trying to fix it. It's not worth saving. So, what a shame. I'm just gonna give up the 110 film format. It ain't worth my frustration. Camera Suzuki over here in the joined-us building of Yokohama Station. Shot them out. They are a huge help. It turns out there is more problems with that 110 camera I bought. More problems than was initially feared. The shutter itself is actually screwed up, and it was screwed up before it split in half. And it was causing like a surge and electrical problems and causing the thing to lock up and seize and everything. So, yeah, so that camera is completely shot and broke and everything. So no use trying to salvage it. I'm just gonna take it to a junk shop and get $5 for it or something. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this vlog. Getting to this shop, this camera shop, was kind of a pain in the ass because the train stopped. That'll be the start of next week's vlog, so look forward to that. See y'all later.